Hello, my name is Monika Vela, and this is my internship experience. My internship site was Valley Baptist Medical Center in Harlingen. My mentor was Marissa Garza, who is a physical therapist and physical therapist supervisor there for the inpatients. So my responsibilities were very vague, kind of, just went by whatever was handed to us on the syllabus. It was Marissa's first time taking a student in, so she didn't really know what to go off of. So she kind of came up with some rules and regulations and responsibilities for me, and we based that off of what was on the syllabus. So most of them were just to abide by all Valley Baptist Medical Center regulations and follow uniform codes, name tags, pre-screenings, and all that. One of my main responsibilities was just to observe the environment, ask questions, and assess whether the career is something I would like to pursue, which was the initial goal for the syllabus. It was also to be aware of the environment and actively observe the PT or whoever I am shadowing that day. She assigned me to a person each day, so I was able to shadow many different physical therapists, including contract physical therapists and inpatient rehab physical therapy. I was able to see that as well. And my show up time was on one of my responsibilities, and that was between 8:30 to 9 and until 3:30 or whenever I was available, really, because I would have to go to work after that. So it was really freehand as to what I had to do on that. Things I enjoyed or didn't. I enjoyed observing all aspects within this physical therapy division there at Valley Baptist Medical Center. Everyone was really welcoming and set a good tone for me to be in. From shadowing the PTAs to the actual PTs, they all provided their insight and offered as much as they could in order for me to understand. It made me comfortable in asking for clarification if I had any. I also enjoyed observing the PT evaluations and their methods of thinking as they made their decisions for the patients, as well as the PTAs doing treatments. And I loved to see the progress within each patient for the time that I was there. There was not much that I didn't enjoy besides it being really early in the morning time-wise. But I was actually not expecting it to be as much of a memorable experience for me as it was. And it really opened up my thoughts and definitely influenced my future career choices. What I learned throughout those experiments, I learned that I would like to continue on with my education with physical therapy and that I am capable of doing so. I used to feel like I was not smart enough or could not do it, as I thought this field was not for everyone, but I am looking forward to continuing on with it. My future career plans are that is to start looking into schools, as I have already started doing that, and the application process for each one. And I plan to apply to a DPT program very soon. So for my special project, I selected this project because it was something that Marissa and I brainstormed together, and she felt as if it was something that was needed for the department. So what it was to create a pamphlet for take-home education on sternal, abdominal, and spinal procedures and their precautions. So some of the benefits for this as a take-home informative pamphlet, patients are able to see their precautions and helpful mobility tips after those surgeries. And the challenges within this was the research that had to be done and all that stuff, but mostly it was just tech savvy wise, I'm not the best. So I had to create this pamphlet and really take pictures and turn them into cartoons and put these abdominal precautions and put the avoid, and then put look up a font that was for everyone, and even I believe it was a 14-point that helps the visually impaired. So I had to create that within 14-point font. So that was most of the challenges. And I had a lot of insight and help given to me by all the department members. So each PT and PTA would give me a little bit of advice as to what was needed or what I should include in the pamphlet. And the impact of this project will help PTs or PTAs at this location have one single document to hand out to patients, as currently each employee hands out one page they find on the internet as a reference and hand that out to the patients. So overall, they'll be able to localize this one page pamphlet and go to that as something for at-home education for those surgeries. And so to the left, that is one pamphlet, and that's my sternal precautions. So right now it is getting approved by the COO of Valley Baptist Medical Center, and we're going to see if it could be implemented. So I did make it as to that of the physical therapy department, and this is one page. So they'll be able to hand this one page, and it's a foldable. So they like to, anything that's easier to carry around. They don't like to, they already have their walker and all that stuff when they're doing evaluations or treatments. So it's one less thing to carry. They can shove it in their pocket, and it's something that can be folded already, and they're able to hand that out. And that's it. Thank you.